Hello, it's Jeff for Budget PTCG here, and I'm making a second video today, something that I didn't expect to do, but I played a game or two since the last video, picked up my 500 coins so I could buy a psychic deck, which I've done, laser focus, and I'll just want to have a video kind of reviewing the deck and showing a little bit of the gameplay with the deck. I got to say, this is a deck I'm not as familiar with as Soaring Storm, but so I'll be learning with it as I play some. But just kind of walking through the deck. So you have Audino, which has the ability, if it's active, you can draw one card on your turn. So there is U-turn board in the deck. So if you get this attached with a U-turn board, it can become your pivot and move it, advance it up when one of your other Pokemon's knocked out, and draw your card and then retreat to whatever you want to attack with. Mii Spirit, which it searches for 3 basic Pokemon for 1 energy, so it's a Pokemon to help set up. Once things are going, I don't think I want that to see play. Taurus is a colorless call for family to get 1 Pokemon onto your bench, and it has an attack that does 60 damage for 2, so it's okay. Inkay, which evolves into Malamar, which has the Psychic Recharge ability. With that, once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic Energy from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. So that is a very good ability and very important to the deck to accelerate energy and to recover it from the discard getting onto your bench Pokemon. And the Psychic Sphere attack does 60 for 3. It's an okay attack, I would say. Dedenne, not a card I want to play at all, hopefully. Yungoos, which evolves into Gumshoes, that does 90 for 2, so that's a pretty decent attack. It gets a boost of 30 more damage for GX or EX if it's attacking, but they're not in any theme deck, so doesn't matter. But 90 for 2 with 100 HP, decent. Type Null, which evolves into Silvally, has two useful attacks. The first attack, Avenging Heart, does 30 plus 50 for each prize card that your opponent's taken. So that's a really good card that can do big damage late in the game. And Air Slash does 120 for 3. You have to discard an energy from it. So the energy cost and discarding makes that less desirable. The Avenging Heart seems like it'll be very useful late game. And then Necrozma, kind of the centerpiece of the deck, I guess. Bench Barrier does 30 and takes 30 less the next turn. Nothing great. But then Special Laser is kind of the big thing here. It does 100. And if it has Special Energy attached, and we'll see that the deck does play 2 Special Energy, it does 60 more. So 160 from a basic Pokemon is quite good. And then it's 3 energy, but you have the ability to accelerate from the discard onto it to make the energy cost easier. Mysterious Treasure, you can search for a psychic Pokemon, and it can be basic or evolution. Switch, which is always good. Bug Catcher, draw 2. Cynthia, quite nice. Shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 6. How draws 3. Lily is an okay card. We've seen that. Pokemon Fan Club to search for 2 basics. Tate and Liza to shuffle and draw 5, or switch the active, both of which can be useful in U-turn board, which is I mentioned before, it reduces the retreat cost by 1. So just be aware of the Pokemon you're attaching to. If it's 2 or more, it doesn't have free retreat. It just reduces the cost by 1. So just make sure if you want free retreat, it only has a retreat cost of 1 for this to be effective for that. The nice thing with U-turn board, when your Pokemon it's attached to is knocked out, instead of getting discarded, U-turn board goes back into your hand, so you can reuse it the following turn and attach it to a Pokemon. We have Weakness Guard Energy, which obviously that removes weakness the Pokemon's attached to, which can be useful. And that is our special energy. We have 2 of those to increase Ultra Necrozma's attack, or Necrozma, sorry, and we have Psychic Energy. So that's the deck. So I will jump into the letter. Oh, I wanted to go over one thing with challenges. Since I don't think I covered that before, and if there's new people that aren't used to it before so much. So active challenge, I can only have 1 at this point. Eventually, when I get my player ranking or player level, as it's called, up to 5. I can have a second one, which is nice. I'll get a pack once I knock out 5 opposing Pokemon with Psychic Pokemon. So that's my challenge, which is why I bought the Laser Focus deck. What's important to note here, though, is you can play it in the Versus ladder and the events, but not the Trainer Challenge. You see the star symbol is not highlighted. The Laser Bolt and the Cup are. And if you look under the things we can choose from, Trainer Challenge has a star. So I can't use those for my challenge, but I can use Versus and events. So I'm going to go into Versus and play a game or two with my Laser Focus deck. So Laser Focus, click play. As I said, I'm not as familiar with this deck, so what plays to make, I'll be learning as I go, and especially the initial getting things set up, that I might be a little weak there. It's a fighting deck, so my colorless Pokemon, I believe, are all weak to fighting, so I'll have to pay attention to that. Lost the coin toss. I'm guessing I'll get to go first, so I can get evolutions going, which is useful. Inkay evolves, so I want to get the Inkay on the bench to get him evolving, I believe. At 110, weak to fighting, I do have to be concerned about Tauros getting knocked out next turn. Let's see, play him. I think I might need to make Yangoos active, even the active Pokemon next turn. I'll attach and pass. It gives me the option of attacking for 60 if I can, which would get the knockout. So that's a plus. And if and when he does get knocked out, hopefully I have a Malamar up so I can accelerate the Psychic to someone. So attaching to the throw, which does 30 plus 90 if any other bench Pokemon have damage counters and they have attacks to help make that happen. I think I'm going to use Lily. It just becomes less useful as the game goes on. And I actually get 3 just like How, so get that out of the way. And as I said, Dedenne has very little value. Type Null evolves into something useful, as I recall, so I will Berserker tackle 60. I do 10 to myself. Oh, we'll see if that costs me or not. But I take the first prize. This evolves into Palpitoad, which then spreads damage around, which is part of what the deck wants to do. Gets damage counters on its bench Pokemon so a throw can do bigger damage. But takes the knockout. What do I want to do here? I don't know if I want to hit into the active or not, though. I'm going to throw out the Yangoos. I don't know which is the play there. All right, so I have a Necrozma, which means I can accelerate. Oh, no, sorry. That was the Malamar I needed for that. But I have Necrozma, which I probably might attach to. That's not great. So I guess I will think in a minute, do I want to bench it to Dedenne just to throw it up to get knocked out next turn? I might, because he's going to get knocked out. So I'm going to play the Dedenne just to get KO'd next turn. Attached to Necrozma. And click done. So I'm not loving the start to this game. I think this is the best Psychic deck. The other deck, which I have used at times, is Relentless Flame for Psychic because it has the Nidoqueen that evolves into a very powerful attacker. The difficulty with Psychic challenges with that deck is you're primarily using the fire Pokemon. So there's games you can play and games you can win often where you don't do any damage or attacking with the Psychic Pokemon, though. This deck is more focused on Psychic. See what happens here. Okay. So I get the Malamar down. That is a plus. I think I want to see cards. So I have U-turn board. I attached in the Crows. I don't have the extra special energy, so I can't take the knockout here. So I'm a little uncertain what to do. I think I will do this and say done. I have Pokemon Fan Club, so I could get another Necrozma down with that, possibly. Assuming it's in the deck. I haven't taken a look in the deck to see what's there yet. I've drawn, but just drawn. Yeah, I've just had draw cards. So waiting to see what they do. All right. I should play Pokemon Fan Club for sure. Although no, maybe that's the one to get, because then I can attach the U-turn board to him. I mean, I could. Let's see. I've got. The Necrozma could be quite nice. Also, I don't have my other Malamar is prized, huh? All right. Do I want? I could accelerate. I could bench Necrozma and accelerate to him. I think that's what I want to do. Get things set. Attach there. Wait on the U-turn board. I mean, because the reason I'm not attacking yet is that I can't get the knockout. If I get a special energy, then I would have swung in and attacked. Guess it's going to attack with a Mew, which is fine. Okay. What am I going to do here? I guess I attack and take the knockout. 90. So I will. Yeah, I'll do this. Retreat and attack. Gets the knockout. See, I didn't pay attention. I could have just used the first attack, and I should have used the first attack, so I messed that up. I got to be smarter about the game, because Mew was weak, and I would take 30 less damage, which might help me. I didn't need to attach that energy. Anyway, I see that's where I need to be smart and pay attention to the game. So he can knock me out if he wants to this turn. I think I'll promote the Yangoose. Well, I will. I know I'll put the Yangoose. Promote the Yangoose. He's got free retreat. I may bench the Audino. Do I want to attach to somebody? What do I have? A bunch of energies there. I don't know what I want to attach to though. So I'm not going to attach because I could possibly get the knockout still. So I'll just Cynthia's at this point. so what does he do? He does 90. So I want to... So you can get the knockout either way. So I'm going to retreat. I will draw. I'm not sure I love what I'm doing here. I need to attach to somebody, though. He's better. So I think I want there. I'll attach there to give me the option, and I'll pass. I'm not liking the way this game's looking right now. It's not, yeah. The game's not looking like a victory, but part of why I want to keep playing is it's better to play games out. I think you learn. I need to learn about this deck. I do find they're playing Towering Heights, which is a good deck, maybe even a better deck than what I'm playing. Towering Heights is a awkward deck, I find. It's awkward to play against because it can be quite good. It's also can be awkward to play with because at times it doesn't want to get going. So I will see what I get. What do you think I should do here? I think. I really would like to get a capture energy. So do that. Problem is I can't switch now. That is a bit of a problem. What's the energy? 2 energy in the discard. So I will get him up to 3. I believe that's what his attack requires. I will attach here, and I'm done. So the throw is there. The one throw has damage on it, so this guy will do 120. I can do 90 to him, but that's not enough. I will certainly promote the gumshoes because he has free retreat. And then I need to think about what my next move is. I really would like to get a capture energy, though. I really would. I don't know that I want Tauros. So yeah, just play Cynthia, see new cards. I really want to get a capture energy, which I keep missing. Do it. And now the question is, how many of those guys do they play? So I'm going to accelerate to Malamar. This is not going well. That's what I will say. I'm not going to attach. It gives me the option to attack with him next turn. Let's do that. I'm going to get knocked out, unfortunately. Yeah, they're ahead on prizes. Going to go down to 2 prizes. They're pretty well set up, so I don't really see much option. I don't see much of a path to victory here. I'll have to think about this. I'll attack Necrozma next turn. I think he's going to get knocked out, though. Yeah, see, he knocks out Necrozma when he one-shots him. So that's a problem. I mean, I could attack with somebody else. And maybe I do. Maybe I retreat into him, into the type null, I guess. Can accelerate that back on, though. See, I had a cost of 2. Throw down a type null, because he still could be useful. And attack, take a prize. It's not looking good this game. Finally got a special energy, which is nice, so I can one-shot the Garchomp. He's saving him because he gets the knockout on me. That's unfortunate. But I have to attack with that, so they have game. Well, I'll make progress with my challenge by taking the knockout. That's the other thing with this. I should point that out. You can make progress on your challenges even when you lose, depending on what the challenge is. So this challenge is 5 knockouts with Psychic Pokemon, so I will take the knockout here. I guess I could have used that first attack to not lose next turn, but I think I lose anyway. So I took the knockout. It pretty much guarantees my losing, but it makes more progress for my challenge. So I will let my opponent, rather than quitting at this point, I like to let my opponent get the knockout because that may help them with their challenges. So we're all kind of in this together, and so there's no reason not to let our opponent make that extra play or two, as long as they don't take too long on that turn. Once it's a turn like that, when I know I'm losing, I let them play as long as it doesn't take too long. So I will play one more game here. Let's see if we get a win this time. See if I can get a better handle of how to play the game. I don't think I like my avatar shirt. I keep meaning to change it. I think I like something with I want to go first. So yes. Oh, I didn't actually click. I think I like when you see the shot of just the head and the shoulders. I think I prefer a collar rather than just a T-shirt. So I'm going to make that change when I remember to. So I will play here. Attach here. And pass. I don't think I'm knocked out. I attached to the type null because he may become useful later in the game. I only need 1 energy on the Mii Spirit for that attack, so it gives me options if I want to attach the energy somewhere else. Now the Sudowoodo, you have to be careful with that. They're probably going to draw 2 with it, use that attack, which is quite nice, but it's a nice card to start the game with for them. But then it does 10 damage based upon the amount of damage on it. So hitting into it is a dangerous thing. So I want to get card within my hand some before I play that. See what I got. So yeah, he might be the one that I'm. So I search for 3 basics. So that's okay. So what do I have here? Inkay. I have 1 Malamar. I want, 1 Necrozma? I think I would like a Silvally, so that means I need... He comes from type null, right? I have 1 type null. Oh, so I want to bench the other type null, I guess. And... yeah, I'll get down another type null. The reason I did that, and I had a type null in hand, which I could have played down next turn. 2 things. It allows me to evolve him if I get the card for it next turn. But also, it thins my deck. So I I don't need it. I certainly don't need to top deck a type null next turn, or I don't need to get that with bug catcher. So thinning the deck so I increase my odds of getting the cards I need. Now he's having a slow start with the deck, I have to say. So I play that. I could accelerate if I had something to discard, which I don't. So I will see what I draw. Draw 2. I think I want to attach to Ultra Necrozma. And I just pass. I don't really want to put damage on him, do I? Let's think. It does 20. Is that 20 going to help me? I don't think it does, so... right, the thought being, since it does damage if it attacks based on the damage counters on it, I don't want to throw excess damage on him unnecessarily. I go from 100 HP to 80 HP on him. Would that have helped me? I don't know. I don't think it does. It doesn't. With Necrozma has the knockout either way, which I can. Well, I need to. If I get energy in the discard, I can do. But right now, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. I will probably Cynthia next turn and attach to Necrozma, I think, is my play. But we'll see what my opponent does here. They haven't got anything evolving yet, so these all evolve. So they're having a hard time finding their pieces. I'm not sure what they're thinking about. Deciding where to attach to, I guess. All right. I attach to Necrozma. Play Cynthia, and then I probably pass again. Now, if I get attacked twice, that is nice. So that is nice there. And I will pass. So I probably attack with Necrozma next turn. I get the knockout. Silvally is quite nice. I have the Avenging Heart attack for 2 and the Air Slash for 3. So that's very nice. Tauros is okay. I don't love him, but that's all right. Wow. So I'm going to play Pokemon Fan Club just to thin things out here. If I get a bench spot, I want to lay him down. Do I want... I'll grab an Inkay. Maybe I should have grabbed Necrozma. I don't know. So I will retreat. Take a knockout. Take a prize. Take that. Go ahead in the game, and one more knockout towards my challenge, which is a plus also. I think I need 2 more knockouts to complete the challenge. So it'd be nice. Obviously, I want to win the game. It would be nice to complete the challenge at the same time. I do want to start getting energy on Silvally next. So, so he may knock me out. Does he have? He has to play a Leon. So he's got knockout. That's not ideal, we'll say. All right, so what am I going to do here? Do I want to get down? He'll get knocked out. And then I could advance the Audino next turn. That might be the play to do. I think that helps my board state the best. So The nice thing with the comeback attacker, and then I guess I'll attach the other type null because I know there's another Silvally in there, and I might as well attack for 20. So if he gets knocked out 50, 50, 130, and I need, so I am 20 short, unfortunately. He's getting him evolved. He's getting that Pokemon evolving. So I will, and he's knocked out. Advance the Audino. Attach the U-turn board so I can retreat him out. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't have the knockout. All right, so let me see what I have here. So I have an Inky. I could get down to Malamar. Do I want to get down to Malamar and start accelerating to him? I think I do. So I'll just play that. Get 2. I mean, get down into Necrozma, sorry. I am going to want to get that Silvally into play. And I'll take him to help thin, and I might put him in play at some point also. Bench. Accelerate. Attach. Yeah, I will retreat. So, and done. So what I have now, he'll take the knockout. Then I will do 50 for each prize on the last turn. So I'm miscounting that. So it only does 80. So it's not total. I was thinking it was total prizes. So I am, yes, I did read that and I knew that, but I had forgotten that. So that is not a good sign. So I really need to get my special energy. And when you make a mistake like that, I'll just say, and I feel dumb, and which I think is a natural reaction to things when things like that happen. I have to discard something. So I want to get. I'm doing this to thin, but I want to get what I'm going to need. So increases my odds when I play this of getting my capture energy, which is the goal. So I don't have. All right, so 150. So I guess I need to attack with type null for 30 and hope I hit heads. So it's not ideal, but I think that's what I have here. Do I want to attach somewhere else? I mean, I might need to attack with Malamar this game, so I'll attach one there. See what happens. Only 30. So that leaves him at 120. Well, okay, so I cannot take him out with Silvally, though. I will do paper again. He's in a very good position, though. So he's going to knock me out. I will promote the Audino. I just can't seem to get that special energy, unfortunately. But I will accelerate there. I forgot to play that. That was very silly of me. I should have done the ability before. I'm going to attack with him. I will accelerate to him, so he could attack next turn if I so choose. No reason to bench any of these Pokemon. Knockout. Now, it's a knockout, which is good for the game, although I am going to lose. It does not help me with my challenge. I think this is why I don't have a lot of practice with this deck, Laser Focus, because it doesn't seem to work well for me. So I lose this turn. Period. He's got 2, so he does 200 damage in this turn. So I might as well concede, I think. So I've lost. So it didn't go well. I did make a mistake or two. They didn't set up well, but neither. And I set up okay, but hitting the difficulty, which now I recall having played the deck a few times in the past, is the reliance on those 2 capture energies. Do you hit those or not? That's what part of what makes it difficult. That's the nature of all these theme decks, is they don't have as many of certain key cards as you'd like. Like in this deck, for Laser Focused, it should have 4 capture energy. That would make the deck much more consistent. But all the decks have similar limitations, so you just have to accept that in the format. So that's it for now. I'm going to sign off. I'll probably play some more later, work on getting out those last of my psychic knockouts, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.